Abusuya hayo Umsika TV akwaba and so make sure send the Dikaba channel so subscribe to Umsika TV. Na sam follow your Facebook, your TikTok, and also Instagram na at Umsika TV. Abusuya mpanyini se de bia ne emunsem and so nsem a abai na yede asomwo Umsika TV so. Abusuya men se brene ko tie se de a nsem yi esi ekofai na adwenche bia wo bia so no make sure so ba kire in the comment section. Sanso share video na wo fan so enye bi ehwe. My
fellow citizens, good evening. Today, May 7th, 2025, marks 120 days since I had the profound honor of being sworn in as the President of the Republic of Ghana for a new 4-year term. It is a day that I specifically noted on our calendar to come before you, the people of Ghana, to account for the critical first steps we promised to take in our initial months in office. Our campaign was anchored on the bold yet pragmatic plan for national recovery and transformation. Central to this plan was a social contract for the first 120 days, a set of specific and unwavering commitment to change. And we have kept them. And a relentless focus on laying the foundation for building the Ghana we want, a just, prosperous, and united Ghana. Let me now walk you through. We promise to form a lean and efficient government. I promise to nominate, establishing a robust code of conduct. I have committed to establishing a robust code of conduct and standards for all government officials to instill integrity and accountability from day one. I promise to hold a national economic dialogue within the first 90 days to understand the state of our economy and build consensus on the way forward. On March 3rd and 4th, 2025, the government of Ghana convened the National Economic Dialogue at the Accra International Conference Center. We also established an operational rule to post an annual primary surplus of at least 1.5% of GDP, establishment of an independent fiscal council to monitor the government's adherence to the fiscal rules. Public Procurement Act has also been passed, making the issuance of a commitment certificate by the Minister for Finance a prerequisite for all procurements funded by the high cost of doing business. I promise to scrap the e-levy, the COVID levy, the 10% levy on bet winnings, and the emissions levy within my first 90 days in office. These tax expenditure measures were central to our 29 several bills into law. 5. The emissions levy repeal bill and the betting tax. We have delivered on 3 of these 4. We significantly exceeded our 120-day promises regarding overall tax reform by enacting other critical bills such as the Value-Added Tax Amendment Bill, the Income Tax Amendment Bill, the removal of VAT on motor vehicles, the Public Financial Management Bill, the Growth and Sustainability Levy Act, the Earmarked Funds Capping and Realignment Bill, the Gold Board Bill, the Energy Sector Levy Bill, and the Petroleum Revenue. Of course, our commitment to providing relief and creating industrial and agricultural imports. We committed to reviewing taxes and levies on vehicles and equipment imported for industrial and agricultural purposes within our first 90 days. My government has initiated the crucial review process. The results of this comprehensive, subsequently the 2026 budget, commencing the 24 economy policy, 120 days. The program is designed to drive structural transformation across our economy, built on pillars, has commenced in earnest. The 24-hour Secretariat is collaborating with the Development Bank of Ghana and the Ghana Infrastructure to the Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act and the Labour Act to include specific clauses regarding 24-hour operations. These amendments aim to enhance social protection, create an enabling environment for the 24-hour economy policy, and promote conducive business and labor relations. Already several businesses are lining up to sign on to this policy. Some launched 24-hour premium services to eliminate processing delays for investors. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has launched DVLA used a 24-hour service to clear a long-standing 18 months backlog of licenses and will soon commission a new 24-hour service office at Adenta in Accra. The Youth Employment Agency is set to launch the Graduates in Corporate Support GRICS program, which will attach graduates to firms operating 24 hours a day. This program is targeting 20,000 graduates. The YEA is also partnering with security agencies, the fire, police, immigration services, to provide security for 24-hour firms, and is working towards training and deploying 23,000 recruits for this purpose. Recognizing the need for robust security, the police service is establishing a 24-hour police unit to improve 9 patrols and utilize technology supported by nationwide sensitization. The Minister of the Time of Use tariff, charging a lesser tariff during the off-peak hours, a direct incentive for enterprises on the 24-hour economy policy. The Minister of Finance and Presidential The Ghana Publishing Company Limited has also begun 24-hour printing operations. In fulfillment of the 120-day commitment, we're pursuing new avenues of job creation, expanding employment opportunities. But we promise to establish an accelerated Export Development Council to promote exports as a key strategy for economic transformation. I'm glad to report that on Monday, I inaugurated a 19-member Accelerated Export Development Advisory Committee, which all ministries, departments, and agencies, including the Ghana Export Promotion Authority, will not accept any business-as-usual attitude. The committee's functions include reviewing performance reports, monitoring targets, refining trade policy, deliberating on international trade issues, and providing policy guidance for exports. Ghana's export sector faces challenges, including cumbersome documentation processes, requirements from under-resourced regulatory bodies, and inefficiencies at our ports. According to the International Trade Center, these inefficiencies cost Ghana $4.3 billion yearly in losses, export losses. Sectors such as fisheries remain underrepresented in our export sector. Establishing the Accelerated Export Development Authority Committee is crucial as a central platform for coordinating reforms, driving execution, and unlocking Ghana's full export potential. Grow non-traditional export earnings by several multiples over the current $3.5 billion exported annually by at least 2028. The Africa Continental Free Trade Area offers an unprecedented opportunity, and we're positioning Ghana. We aim to triple the number of companies certified under the African Continental Free Trade Area rules of origin. We intend to scale our existing partnerships. Ghana will become a hub for products, digital services, knowledge exports, and our creative industries. We promise to convene a national consultative conference on education. I'm glad to report that this promise has been fulfilled. Over 2,000 proposals were received, including a survey on free senior high school with 20,000 respondents. The report on the consultations will be ready by the end of May 2025 and will be made public. The extensive consultation was crucial to building a genuine national consensus for sustainable reform in our education sector. The no academic fee on families and expand access to higher education, and $52,900,000 for the payment of academic facility user fees for 156,294 first-year students in public tertiary has also been instructed to pay the fees directly to the tertiary institutions, ensuring timely disbursement. The ability for this government funding. For persons with disability, like the free tertiary education for persons with disability and the Ghana Medical Trust, otherwise a fund, otherwise called Mahama Cares. For free tertiary education for persons with disabilities, budget allocation for beneficiary students has been captured in the 2025 budget statement. The Minister for Education has made relevant data available for Get Fund. It's a bold national policy that provides direct financial support to Ghanaians who are suffering from chronic diseases that are not fully covered by our National Health Insurance Scheme. It serves as a lifeline for chronic disease care. On April 29, 2025, I officially launched the fund at the University of Ghana Medical Center, where I pledged 6 months of my salary as my contribution to start. Vice President Nana Jane also pledged 4 months of her salary to the Mahama care, the equivalent of 1 month's salary to the fund. This includes CEOs and all other appointees. I encourage every networks, it's star 225 hash, star 225 hash. Disbursement to support needy patients will begin once the governing board is put in place. The draft Ghana Medical Trust Fund bill is ready and will be when it resumes from recess to our people. To introduce the distribution of free sanitary pads to female students in primary and secondary schools. The 2025 budget statement allocated 292,400,000 Ghana cedis for this commitment, and I launched this initiative, 6 million sanitary pads and 4 packets per station service structure to all 261 districts, ensuring that no beneficiary is left out. The distribution will be accompanied by health education. A cornerstone of our commitment to good governance and accountability is tackling corruption. Critical matter Auditor General's report on the COVID-19 XV scandal is under indigenous banks and financial institutions. The Minister for Energy and Green Transition has commenced investigations into the PDS scandal. Deloitte and Touche is conducting an independent audit of the National Cathedral project. I expect their report by the end of this month. A number of officials have been invited and questioned concerning the 13th African Games. On April 30th, 2025, the Attorney General filed 11 charges against a former National Signals Bureau Director General and others for various offenses. The Office of the Presidential Advisor on Corruption will continue to receive complaints and reports regarding 2,000 complaints in just a few weeks.
Yo, say busuya sabi de mpayini se ochiamia onim asam ka no osinana wasomo a sabi de nsem ina de wanim adeja. Said the asusu fa bia no kire in the comment section emame na feel free say obehye video yin so so enya bi ahwe. Stay tuned on this channel for more updates. Eyamo son for nana apia. Medamwase.